Have you ever pondered why traditional gender roles still hold a strong grip on our society, despite the significant strides we've made towards gender equality? It's a question that's been on the minds of many, and today we delve into a theory proposed by a Generation X woman that might just hold the answer. Nara Smith, a voice resonating with many from her generation, has brought forth an intriguing perspective on the upsurge of the tradwives trend. This growing movement caught our attention as it advocates for a return to traditional gender roles, promotes submission to husbands, and places a high value on domesticity. At first glance, this might seem like a step back in time, a throwback to the days when women were confined to the kitchen. However, Smith's theory suggests a more nuanced understanding. She believes that the tradwives trend isn't necessarily about regression, but rather an expression of choice and autonomy. Smith posits that the women embracing this trend aren't just blindly following old conventions. They are, in fact, making a conscious decision to engage in traditional domestic tasks like cooking from scratch. The key point here is choice. These women are choosing tradition over modernity not because they're forced to, but because they want to. The tradwives trend, according to Smith, is an international movement aiming to convince women that adopting traditional gender norms is a lifestyle choice, not a societal obligation. This perspective brings a fresh lens to our understanding of traditional gender roles and their place in today's society. So, what's the impact of this theory on the tradwives trend? It fundamentally alters the narrative. Instead of viewing this trend as a step back for women's rights, it reframes it as an assertion of choice and individuality. The tradwives are not oppressed. They are free to choose their lifestyle, even if it aligns with traditional gender norms. This Gen X woman's theory challenges us to reassess our assumptions about traditional gender roles. It forces us to question whether the adoption of these roles is always a sign of regression, or if it can also be a manifestation of choice and autonomy. In a nutshell, Smith's theory invites us to view the tradwives trend not as a threat to gender equality, but as a testament to the power of choice. It reminds us that progress isn't just about breaking away from tradition, but also about the freedom to embrace it, if one so chooses. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's remember that progress is a multifaceted concept. It's about moving forward, yes, but it's also about the freedom to choose one's path, even if it leads back to traditional norms. In the end, isn't that what true equality is all about? The right to choose without judgment or coercion?